Hello everyone, this is Xander Chiron, and I am back with Random Cast episode 31. In this battle on the blue team with a Eurocore general deck, we have Whore of Babylon, who is just Razzmann, the one and only. 2 N's, remember that. And on the red team we have, however the hell that's pronounced, I don't know. Actually, I think it's pronounced how we normally... It's, what's his face? Nicolae Ceausescu? Something like that? I'm just going to call him Nicolae. I think that's what it is. Whatever. And he's using Entente General, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, we got 2 modern major generals. Just speed on through that. And obviously we're on Highway to Seoul, the 2v2 version. Which coincidentally enough is well sized for a 1v1. Who'd have thunk it? Or not really well sized, but well spaced out for in terms of zones. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's happening. Got a Gazelle. Looks like Razzmann's leaving a Command Leopard 1. Is that 2 top armor? Yes, it is. So it has some resilience to being shot up by clusters and HE and whatnot. Anyway, got Panzer, or Mortar. Leclerc rolling 3, 1390, couple of 1390s for recon. Got Martyr 1s, that's going to be, looks like Panzer Grenadier, has some description in there. MXRC, Iltis, going for Foxtrot, obviously. Or maybe he's trying out a new strat where he caps Golf right off the bat. Anyway, got a couple of AMX 10RCs, VAB T20, it's probably going to be Legion in there. VAB with the Milan F3, Commando Para in the VAB. Yeah, oh, and a Crotale. So I'm guessing that is, I'm guessing it's going to be a fairly standard start. Most of the guys are going to be going into Delta. Most likely it's going to be some lighter forces, maybe the Legion. Maybe AMX 10RC, maybe 1390s, who knows? Going to be going to Gulf to just, you know, light holding force. Aside from that, the Milan and Commando Para are probably going in here. Though the Commando Para could be being sent to Gulf. You never know. Or they could be in Delta down here. A lot of ways you can do things. But like I said, it's probably going to be in and around Delta is where most of the focus is going to be for Razzmann. As for Nicolae here, we got T55 AK same back. Only has 1 top armor, which is kind of funny. You'd expect a T55 to have more top armor than a Leopard 1. Aside from that, there's also an Mi-17 with command infantry in it, and that's going to be going for Bravo. Let's see, some OT tab at 71s, that's going to be some Pato Branchi 90 by the looks of it. Got PBs, that looks like it's going to be Mea Savannah, M91A, and a Sava, and a Pram S for smoke. Also Hera 2 for recon. On Mi-17, that's got hardened infantry. It's probably going to be the Leka Pakota or whatever, the Czech light infantry with the recoilless rifle. Here we got, looks like more Mea Savannah, and I think that's probably Proletary 90, or it could be 75. And T55A for recon. Judging how these guys are just, I think these guys here might be heading into Charlie, and while these guys here are all going to be heading into Delta. That's my guess. Yep. That was in 2 Harris he started with. Razzmann started with 1 Gazelle. Nicolae went with 2 Harris. Oh, and an L17K right off the bat. This is really good at sniping helos. It just ripple fires off its SRAMs. And that's why it's dangerous to start with command infantry in a helicopter, because it could potentially get shot down on you. It's probably going to dive on the Gazelle. Wonder if the Roland's going to stop and try and... Oh, it misses with both of them. It's a bit unfortunate considering the fact that... Yeah, it was, well, 40% accuracy and 50%. Bit unlucky that neither hit, because I would have one-shot it. I don't know if it's going to be in range of the Roman 3. Oh, now it gets it. Only took, 2/3 of its missiles. Oh, Hare 2's going far around. Oh, Crowtail's probably going to whack that guy out. Yep. Alright, so Nicolae put his Mi-17 up here. That's it's going to be a nice little picket. And that's, yep, Lake Pechota, something. There we got, okay, so there's, yeah, Commando Para down there, AMX 10RCs are there. Looks like 10RC there. Oh, Hera 2 was flying in. It's probably going to try and fly into Foxtrot and take up the Iltis. Does Razzmann see this? No, he does not. How about now? Could be... Yeah, no, because all the trees are going to be blocking those 1390s. Leopard 184. It's handy for fire support, I suppose. L17K's out. Another Gazelle is out. And Razzmann, I still don't think he's seen it. Okay, it actually might be going for hotel. Anyway. Some smoke there. Ooh, 10RC's whacked something. Probably just a P. Oh, no, it's an OT, yeah. Just one armor on those things. Leclerc's hanging back. Oh, Jupiter coming out probably for the Crowtail to keep it supplied. Oh, Gazelle is giving chase to the Hare 2, but the L17K might go for it. 10RCs are just popping light armor right now, just those transports. Yep, so May Savannah. Oh, they're actually pushing forward. Oh, Gazelle. Gazelle goes down to the Crowtail. And L17K is not running on fuel. What is the TOT on this? Yeah, okay, it's only 75 seconds. So yeah, not very long. Oh, Milan F3s. Oh, okay, yeah, that looked like they're just sitting right outside of it. VR is just sitting in a nice little cloud of smoke, so nothing bad happens to it. 1390s are going to be watching the top over here. They're not great against vehicles just because they can't even one-shot one-armor vehicles, because they have, 8 AP. But if they catch infantry, they can really put the hurt on them. And even against lightly armored vehicles, they can put a lot of damage into them just because, as I've said probably in every replay featuring the 1390, shoots fast. Okay, oh, VR is detracked and actually took some damage. Now the Leclerc is... it's pushed forward a little bit, but not really. Is that an LRM? Yes, it is. Razzmann did start with an FOB. I didn't point it out, but he did. Oh, Super Gallop's coming out. It's the N62M, not the N62, which is just a napalm bomber. This is going for... missing a MX-10. Oh, is it going to try and get the Leclerc? Oh, Leclerc's on a smoke. Oh, misses. Oh, Mi-17's, pair of them coming in. Crowtail's too far back to lend immediate assistance. Oh, that 10RC goes down. Oh, now the Crowtail's putting the hurt into him. One Mi-17 goes down. And misses its third shot. I think this is its last one before it's reloading. And it misses. Yeah, now it's reloading. Meanwhile, the Legion that went into there got pretty shot to hell. And I think the, whatchamacallit, Panzergrenadier 90, or actually Panzergrenadier, whatever description, got pretty shot up as well. But it looks like we got some chasseurs. No, that's not even chasseurs, that's Reservistes. The French reserve infantry. And looks like some Panzergrenadier backing him up. This Commando Pair got put through the ringer, but they're going to be spotting. However, ooh, Pruskamichi could be potentially dangerous to them. Claire's falling back into a nice cloud of smoke. The Gazelle cannon's probably going to be flying down here to keep eyes on things. Oh, Super Gallop's out again. Is it just going to try and get a kill on that Leopard 184? Is the Claire spotted? Yeah, it looks like it's just there. Yeah, yeah, 60 seconds TOT, so it's going to run out of fuel. Yeah, it's almost half. Razzmann can probably see the super gallops, yeah, and it's evacing. Okay, 13As are just sticking up there. Looks like Raz is not putting too much emphasis on trying to secure, doing the light little, because there's always like recon skirmishing that usually happens up here between, recon units. What's AP on these? 12. So yeah, they can one-shot, one armor. Oh, VR got repaired and is getting back in the fight. Ooh, HE coming down. Don't know what it's going for. Oh, looks like it's right on top of the Roland. This Paddle Branch got pretty shot up. Oh, it's two M91As. That's going to be fun. Oh, and F3 lost line of sight at the last minute by the looks of it. F4F is out. Oh, Leclerc spotted. Oh, it's in smoke now. Oh, is the F4F going to try and go for the Super Gallop, or is it just going to... Oh, it looks like it is going for it. Only air defense is the Sava, but that's pretty good if that F4F flies in range. It's not in a good spot. Oh, I'm just going to break off. Yeah, only got one AMRAM hit. Ooh, LRM's coming down again. Where is that? Yeah, LRM. As well as the thingy. Oh, Leclerc is sweeping around. Looks like he's just wrecking these guys out in the open, but now it's backing off. Got some Legion 90 moving in, most likely. And yep, just base Panzer Grenadier. So they're not going to be overly dangerous to the M91As like Panzer Grenadier 90 are, but they're good against infantry. And they'll definitely put the hurt into light armor. Oh, and another Super Gallop by the looks of it. And Leclerc is falling back. I don't think Nicolae can see it. No, he cannot. T-55A got shot up probably by the Leopard. Maybe. Oh, more Proust Kamichi moving in. Oh, Leclerc is falling back in the smoke. Super Gallop's coming after it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it gets on the Martyr. Oh, and it goes down to the Roland 3. Oh, and now the L-70K is flying over these guys, but the Roland 3 is reloading. So it's going to make it out unscathed. So that means one Super Gallop's damaged and one's gone for Nicolae. So Leclerc's going to have a little bit of time to operate without any danger of airstrikes. Speaking of which, it's just the FRF again. Oh, Proletary shooting up some reservies. Leopard 1A4 moving in. Leopard 1A4 is not an amazing tank by any stretch of the imagination. It just has good accuracy for a Cat B or Cat C unit. AP is kind of on the lower end. But the thing is that it, 10 rounds a minute, 3 HE, puts out a lot of HE, and it's reliable HE, to thanks to the accuracy. So it's very good at infantry support. Oh, Leclerc has taken some damage. It's not looking too good for Nicolae. Razzmann has a lot of stuff coming in. However, those two M91As could prove to be quite troublesome. And it's L-17K. Oh, Razzmann's calling out a Command Leopard 1. I wonder where he's going to put that. I didn't notice where he put the Ghost down. Oh, and my 17's out of ammunition. Got pretty shot up. Oh, VR's probably going to wreck a Martyr. Yep. Ooh, this guy's shaking. Ooh, but the Leclerc misses. And then smoke coming out to screen the Leclerc. Is that the Sava right on top of it? Yep. Okay. Oh, FRF is turning into the L-17K. Ooh, gets one hit. And 2 hits with the AMRAMs. That's impressive. Normally you can get like 1 AMRAM hit. Oh, and then takes a hit from the Sava. However, the Sava has low range against airplanes, so doesn't get a second shot off. Oh, Legion. There's a lot of fire coming down on those Legion. Oh, these Mayor Savannah are cut on the open, so that's definitely going to work against them, especially when the LRM starts raining down. Oh, Leclerc is engaging. It's has down 1 HP. Ooh, this guy's stunned. Oh, that Vior's going after the VABs. Oh, Mirage is bombing. MiG-29 is also bombing. Oh, Mirage went down because it's only like 10 ECM. Oh, did the Leclerc go down? I'm distracted. It's gonna look like crap looking through this thing. Because Leclerc is like right there. Wow. Oh, that's the Napalm Mirage. I think they might actually have like 20 ECM, not 10. I thought it was the AG bomber. Anyway, so yeah, the VR took some damage from the Leclerc most likely, but looks like they probably both got a shot in on the Leclerc and that did it in. Kolos is coming out. That's presumably going to repair the M91A. And okay, it's just that's not a lot of units there. It's just the. Never mind. I'm crazy. I forgot that the LRM was at Razzmann's base along with an FOB. I thought it was just the resource there. Shows you how much attention I pay. Oh, this guy's running low on ammunition and fuel. But then again, 270 kilometer autonomy. It's never not going to be running low on fuel. Over here, so yeah, Razzmann's infantry here just they got wrecked. That's really the only way to describe it. That Milan F3 is just missing. Yeah, Razzmann turned it off so it's not wasting ATGMs on empty or on, you know, cheap transports that don't really need 26 AP. Oh, and another Hera 2 coming out. Oh, okay, so Super Galeb, MiG-29, and an L-18. That is a lot of planes. Rolling 3 still there. And the Crotal. So, depending on what they do, that MiG-29 might go down. Oh, it takes 1 hit. And it goes down. Crotown Roland both hit. And where is that? Oh, right on top of the Roland. And the Roland 3 goes down. Reservists are messed up. However, Razzmann is ticking at a +1 now thanks to his command upper 1 in Golf. Don't think... Nope. Nicolae has not called out any commands. Oh, and here comes the LRM again. It's probably right in there. Yep. Oh, he didn't even repair the VR before he sent it out. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are stunned. It's not doing a lot of actual damage, it's just stunning the hell out of them. Nope, Razzmann sent a second Leclerc. However, it's not going to have any support. And, oh, Command Jeep coming out. That's might be going for Charlie. He could also maybe be thinking to put into Delta. I'm not sure. Nope, F4F is out. This is basically not quite a stack clone. I think. Yeah, it's very similar to the Polish MiG-29 13 or MiG-29 913S or whatever. Except the MiG-29, the Polish one has 40% ECM. This is only 30. I think aside from that, it's identical. FRF is going right in. Is it going to try to engage the L-18? That's a bit risky with the Sava there. Oh, yeah. L-18 goes down, and FRF, ooh, 2 HP. Oh, it looks like he's going to make it out. Oh, and the Super Gal's coming in. Oh, that Leclerc is spotted, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, now it is. And there's no AA to defend it. Oh, but it goes after VAB. Yeah, Raz is going to need to get his air defense back up and running. Otherwise, his units are just going to be sitting ducks to that Super Galeb. Oh, VR. What, 22 versus 21, yeah. 22 AP. What's the AP on this? Okay, the same AP. Yeah, the Leclerc is going to suffer in a close range fight against the VR, especially when it's all this infantry to support it. Oh, is it going to get a side shot? Nope, front shot. Yeah, the Leclerc needs to get out of there. Yeah, Super Galb's already back up. Actually, yeah, this is on taunt, so yeah, it's going to be 2 Super Galbs. If it was just pure Yugo National, it would. They get 3 Super Galbs, I think. I'm not too sure. These Legion 90 are just completely surrounded. It's not looking too good for Razzmann right now. It's very risky sending, your high-end ATGM plane out against a 15-point transport. Maybe he's trying to go for the Leclerc, but he lost line of sight, is my guess. And then the Super Galb decided that Martyr 1 needed to die. But a Crowtail is coming out to support the Leclerc. Panzergrenadier are, well, actually neither of them's actually in cover. The one squad's right outside cover, though. Yeah, Martyr 1's doing some work. Commando Para, not so much. Yeah, I guess they are technically spotting things right now. And not a lot of developments here. So yeah, Nicolae did put that command vehicle into Charlie. Right now scores are at 54-2. Oh, Razzmann is sending a Milan over here. I think he might try and put in there, maybe. Oh, Leclerc got really wrecked. Probably got hit by the VR. Yeah, it looks like they probably shot each other once. Leclerc shot the VR once, and the VR shot the Leclerc once at relatively close range. Oh, Peace Train. However, Razzmann has been pushed out of Delta, and Echo, he just kind of has the one corner of it with some Legion. Peace Train's evacing. Oops, 7 misses 1. Hits the second. So it's going to be a bit before that F4F is back out. Panzergrenadier did make it into the trees here, but they're way outnumbered. LRM is actually not firing, I'm surprised. This guy's just kind of sitting there. Razzmann switched to using this one. Yeah, Milano frees there, but it's going to be in danger of being spotted by the Prus-Kamichi. Not so much the T-55A, because that's deep in a forest. Also, as far as this Commando Para didn't get spotted when Nicolae pushed across Delta, but then again, that push was mostly across the top here, so they probably didn't have direct line of sight on the Commando Para. Also, they're recon infantry, so they do have some stealth. Oh, Super Galb's out again. Oh, is it going for the AMX-13? Or just on station? Waiting for something to show its face. Well, that LRM's just putting the stunning into these guys, but it's not going to be enough to save those Panzergrenadier. Oh, Super Galb did get the 1390. Oh, Martyr 1's caught out. What is the armor on Martyr 1? I can't remember. Okay, that's 2 side armor. Can't remember if it was 1 or 2. Alright, so those guys went down. Panzergrenadier are just now in the open. Gazelle Cannon is trying to stop the Proletary. Not successfully, most likely. And this guy's out of ammunition. And ASS back out from Razzmann. But yeah, it's not looking too good for him. Ooh. Okay. I was wondering if Sava's missing all of his shots on the Gazelle. There you go. Oh, 10RC's catching out some light vehicles. Oh, Proletary also caught out. Oh, above 3 coming out. That's the wheeled one. Yep. Non-radar. And Beast Rhine. Oh, is a VR spotted? Oh, the M91A is probably spotted. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's going to try and hit in the side. Just because, yeah, it's only 2 65Ds, so accuracy's good enough for what it is, but 26 AP is not a lot. And, oh, here comes the Super Galb. With his magical 60% ATGMs. Leclerc put some hurt into the Proletariat, but it... let's see, 24 AP versus 21 front arm. So that's going to do a fair chunk of damage to the Leclerc from the front. I wonder if Razzmann's going to try shifting focus into Golf and Charlie, because neither player has a particular large amount of units there. The 1390 is poking a little bit, or maybe not, just driving. LRM is firing into these guys. Nope. And Nicolae is sending out a command Jeep to Delta. He's got to get that +1 ticking. Because, yeah, Razzmann does currently have the 54-2, so that's not something you want sitting there if you want to win. I'm assuming Nicolae wants to win. I could be mistaken. Leader just kind of sitting there. I wonder if Razzmann just forgot about him. Oh, Leclerc shifting down along with the Martyr ones that just got called in. I'm guessing the Panzer Grenadier might go into the buildings here to try and defend Foxtrot. I'm not too sure. Nope, Ant's caught on the side. It's turning, and it gets the front towards the MX-10s before they can get another shot on Ant. Oh, now it's moving onto the open. It's going to get deleted. Oh, actually donks a side shot on the AN again. And then Peace Ryan misses both shots as well. And Super Gallop's out again. Oh, there's two Peace Rhines. An's moving up. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous once he gets in there because these guys just get chewed apart. Oh, was that the VAB? Yeah. No, Peace Ryan gets a 5-point transport. Oh, and yep, engaging the reserve. Oh, it's actually going after the Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc takes a hit from the Proletariat. It's the Super Gallop anywhere? Nope. Leclerc's down to 1 HP. That is not good for that Leclerc. Yeah, Nicolae has that +1 ticking now. Oh, got M84A's moving up. You know, it has basically the same stats as the Leopard 2A1 at 100. That's it, costs 100 points. But this one's 95 points, and apparently it's too expensive, according to the Yugo booth. F for F and Peace Ryan. What the Peace Ryan's going to try and do? Making a beeline to something over here. Is going after the Mi-17. I don't know. It's turning. Oh. And Saish on the viewer. Oh, is it going to make it out? And it does. And I got the reservists in their MX-13 transports just rolling right in. MX-10's just out in the open. And yeah, it goes down. Looks like the M84A just whacked him. Jupiter's coming out. That's probably desperate to repair that Leclerc. Oh, another Peace Rhines going for the M84AN. Nope, gets the regular M84A. Oh, Sav is actually on the move, so that loses some accuracy. Because it's only 50% on the move versus 60% stationary. A little bit weird, but huge in logic. Ooh. Reservists are trying to put the herd into the Proletariat, but these guys are out in the open, so they are going to be not as effective. Or they're just going to be taking more damage, just because they don't have any cover bonus. And then once the Legion getting stuck in, that's game over for these guys. Oh, okay. Looks like the 1390 went down. Probably to this guy. I'm not sure. Oh, what was that? Oh, is that a Gazelle going down? Yeah. Okay, this guy's going after an OT, but loses line of sight. Now you have some paddle branching 90 advancing. That's going to be dangerous for that Leopard 1. That goes down. Nicolae's going to have a +2. Oh, Helrum's going after the M107, but it's actually not in that corner. It's a little bit more forward than it's usually than a lot of people place it. I think one of the reasons why a lot of people tend to place their... Oh, that gets a direct hit anyways. As I was saying, most players tend to put their commands right in here, just because normally they're fighting over Delta frequently. I didn't see what the peace rhyme went after. But the camera wants to see the peace rhyme anyways. Padabranchi 90 are making their stand there. 13s are just getting chewed up. These guys are out of M53 ammunition. Oh, Super Galib's going after something. Oh, PH2 gets hit on it, so that's gonna be a while for that. Super Galib's back out. Surprised Razzmann hasn't called out another Roland 3. Alright. Razzmann turned the hots off on the Tiger just so it doesn't waste them on empty vehicles, I guess. Empty transports. Oh, Razzmann's relocating his Command Leopard 1. Commando Para are out in the open. Oh, they're going to be exchanging fire at the Padabranchi 90, but that T-55A is going to be putting... Actually, no, T-55A went to the Commando Para. They're still there. And Peace Rain is out again. Wait. Did both of Nicolae's M91As go down? Because I'm only seeing just a regular M91. Maybe the Peace Rain got it at one point. Maybe that's what the Peace Rain attack that I missed. Who knows? Oh look, really likes Peace Rain. Oh, and it gets T-55A. Oh, Padabranchi are falling back. There, yeah, they got shot the hell. I didn't see what did that to him though. Might have, oh, probably T-20 and Leopard 1A4. FRF is flying really close to the front line. Oh, okay, it's going after the L-17K because reasons. Oh, it's stunned by the bow of 3. Though the L-17K missed every missile on it. Oh, Leopard 1A4 is going... One of them goes down to the Padabranchi. Tiger missed on something. It's an interesting game. Right now, Nicolae does have 74 to Razzmann's 54. Arm's firing again. Looks like it's coming down right on top of this Padabranchi. And L-17K. Nope, and more reservists coming in. Oh, Leclerc. Oh, Padabranchi are spotted. Oh, Peace Ryan's gonna have a bad day. Oh, but it gets the stun in on the L-17K thanks to the Vulcan being ridiculous, and it goes into the Sava though. That's a hoot. And these guys are all stunned by, yeah. LRM was fired. Oh, yeah. Padabranchi go down. Razzmann just has a lot of fire support ready to come down on these Mayo Savannah as he moves his reservists and Panzer Grenadiers up. Yeah, looks like Nicolae definitely has a positional advantage just because he does have, you know, Echo and Delta firmly under his control. Nope. What did that even go after? Is that... It was... Okay, it was a tank. Oh, was that the M91? For a second I thought it like shot like an empty, like OT TAB 71. FRF is just going right over the front line. It has no fucks to give apparently. Oh my, I'm just very coughing tonight. Oh, Cassiopeia. No, that's probably going to be making a beeline for something. Anyways, I was saying, Nicolae definitely has the positional advantage. However, he took a lot of losses trying to force his way up onto the plateau here. Especially just thanks to like that slow attrition to a lot of like those air attacks from like the Peace Ryan, just, you know, picking apart his tanks one at a time. So he took a lot of losses there. Oh, yeah, Proust can usually get deleted. And also, both players have spent a lot of points on airplanes, but I think, yeah, Nicolae lost a lot of points, like in terms of like just how many planes he lost in this battle. That's a lot of points that he didn't really get the money's worth out of him, I'm thinking. Which means that, well, he had the positional advantage just because, you know, he had Delta and Echo, but he's at a numerical disadvantage just because Razzmann was making better trades. So it looks like he now has just this critical massive units built up if the game will stop zooming in on this goddamn piece, right? And Razzmann's calling out another Leopard command. I guess he's going to drop that right into Delta. Super Gallop. Oh, Leclerc. Leopard 184. AMX 13. Oh, one hit from the F4F. Oh, last chance. And nope, it makes it out. Oh, another command vehicle coming out. Yeah, it's going right for Echo. Nicolae is desperate for that +1. Because, yeah, he's just getting rolled right back up. Lost both his super heavies. He's lost one of his heavies, I do believe. Lost a couple of ANs. Some M84As. He took some heavy losses. Razzmann also took some pretty heavy losses, but Razzmann's also spamming a lot of cheap units. Like, no way around that. That's a lot of cheap units. With something like a Sav, you kind of want to spread them out a bit, especially when dealing with airplanes. That way, they're more likely to catch. It's more likely to be in their range. LRM's firing, probably right in there. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually firing in there. Oh, Tiger resupplied and is back out. Oh, it looks like Razzmann's going to force his way into Echo by the looks of it. Oh, close range. That VR is going to be... Yeah. Actually, it looks like one of the Leopards missed. Oh, but now the Leclerc is going to have words with it. Yeah, it looked like that was a side shot. Oh, that's pretty dangerous for that Tiger. Be that close to those Savas. Yeah, it takes one hit. And second hit goes down. Oh, there's Marta 1 swinging around. That could be dangerous. That could potentially take out another Sava, but it looks like it's going after the infantry. One that went down to the AN. And of course, smoke behind the Leclerc to keep it, give it somewhere to run to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and these infantry are just caught out by all the fire support Razzmann has. Oh, reserve is about to get the jump on an AN. This is like one of the worst AT weapons in the game because it's not accurate at 40% and it has less range than any other anti-tank weapon. Most of them have 525, this has force at 55. I just cannot talk tonight. Oh, and AN goes down. That's just what I'm saying, these peace line strikes from Razzmann are just being brutal on Nicolae. And he just has no effective air defense against them. He's just relying on these Savas, which is not adequate against planes. Like, they can potentially cheese planes out of the air, especially when you have two of them close to each other like that. That's a bit unlucky that the F4F didn't go down. And again, it does have 40% ECM, so... But the thing is, like, he has no medium range or long range. Like, when Razzmann had, the Crowtail and the Roland 3 next to each other, they were blapping planes out of sky like nobody's business. But Savas just don't have the range to effectively defend against airplanes. Oh, Crowtail has one last missile to try and get the L-17K with. No. That goes up this... That was going up the Mi-24. Mi-25 actually. Which goes down. Razzmann did get the command in Echo as well, so now he's taking at +2. That's 73 to 74. Another Tiger coming out. PAO, and Nicolae surrenders. Alright, so let's break it down. Razzmann was victorious with 75 conquest points to Nicolae 74. Razzmann had 3,490 kills. Nicolae had 2,385. Anyway, break it down. Yeah. So, about halfway through, it looked like Nicolae definitely had the advantage because he was pushing Razzmann right back into Foxtrot. However, Razzmann just... First of all, Razzmann was spamming a lot of cheap units, AMX 10s. RC's 30 a pop. Leopard 24's 40 a pop. Reservies 10 a pop. Oh my. And plus with the LRM spam, I mean that it's not really LRM spamming. It's one MLRS. You can't really spam that. You just fire it, and then you reload it, which takes a while, and then you aim and fire. It's whatever. A lot of plane spam though, both sides. Once again, I can't really say either side is really plane spamming because I don't think they're using particularly cheap planes to do it. It's just, well, Nicolae just had, like I said, during the battle itself, Nicolae just had very poor air defense. And as a result, part of it was also like that, the Savas really did significant damage against, the Peace Rhines or the F4F or, the KWSs when they flew over. Bit unlucky for Nicolae there. But once again, you can't rely on SHORAD to defend your airspace against planes. You just can't. Against helicopters, oh yeah. Sava, Rex helicopters. But you need something, and Entente, you have, Czechoslovakia, that provides you OSAs, they're very good, medium range. Especially, OSA AKM, that's good against planes. It has decent anti-helicopter as well, 2.8 kilometers. You have, you have the Nevas, including, the Yugo non-radar meme 1, which is not greatest, but it's there if you want to use it, But it's just, even though he's just suffering such high attrition and, for his tanks against Razzmann's airplanes, he just didn't call out any air defense to stop it, which is just a bit silly, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm sitting here, just watching this, from my perspective. I wasn't in the battle, Obviously, Nicolae, felt that he is better off spending points, on other things. And, hindsight, always 20/20. So I can sit here and, judge him, all of his mistakes. But he did a lot better against Razzmann than I probably ever would. It's just, like I said, it's just very bad trading in the, middle to late part of the game, just along with Razzmann making excellent use of fire support and artillery to just, slowly, wear down, and also, playing ATGM strikes, just slowly wear down Nicolae's forces in Delta and Echo, and then he just eventually just Razzmann built up that critical mass and just rolled through. Happens a lot. One side just gets gradually worn down and the other just, builds up that critical mass and pushes. Aside from that, not a whole lot else to say. A little bit surprised we didn't see more action in the bottom two sectors, but it's, when it comes to Highway to Seoul, Delta, Echo, whatever. Yeah, Echo and Delta, those basically, because you have to think of it. You have a part of the map that has 2 victory points, or 2 zones, or you have the part of the map that has 4 zones right next to each other. Where are you going to be fighting? That's just how it goes in Highway to Seoul. And yeah, before I ramble on any longer, I'm just going to call it here. I'm Xander Turon, and this was Random Cast episode 31. You guys have a lovely day.